Good evening to all. All are fine. All are happy. Today we talk about another video of reproduction. Before that, I will thankful to you for your views, your likes, your comments, your shares, as well as your subscriptions. Okay, and those are not subscribed, just subscribe now. Okay, today we talk about spermatogenesis. What is that? Spermatogenesis. Before going to spermatogenesis, we have to know gametogenesis. Try to focus my dear. It is basically derived from two words. One, which one? Genesis, and next one is called gamete. And you know gamete. That is male gamete and female gamete. You know gametes. And try to focus my dear. Genesis matlab formation. So gametogenesis matlab it deals with formation of gametes. Yes. And try to focus my dear. Very interestingly, which one? It is of two types. Yes. Okay, if we are adding another point, it occurs in the gonad. Gametogenesis occurs in the gonads. Yes. And try to focus my dear. Gametogenesis of how many types? Two types. One is called spermatogenesis and the second one is called oogenesis. What is that? Oogenesis. Yes. And try to focus my dear. If you take first oogenesis, genesis matlab what? Formation. And oo is basically deals with ooted. Who's it? Ooted. Or we can call that egg. Or we can call that ovum. Yes. Try to focus my dear. That means oogenesis deals with formation of egg or ovum or ooted. Yes. Try to focus my dear. And the oogenesis basically occurs in the which gonad? Yes. Female gonad, that is ovary. It takes place in the which one? Female gonad, that is ovary. Okay. And try to focus my dear. Now we talk about oogenesis, spermatogenesis. Oogenesis, spermatogenesis. Yes. Try to focus my dear. Very easy and very easy. Try to focus my dear by talking about spermatogenesis. Yes. Spermatogenesis is basically derived from two words. Try to focus my dear. Which one? One is called spermatozoa and genesis means formation. Okay, or we can call spermatozoa is otherwise called what? Sperm. That is spermatogenesis matlab. Try to focus my dear. Spermatogenesis deals with formation of spermatozoa or sperm. Yes. Try to focus my dear. And if you take about the second point, it occurs in the which gonad? Male gonad. That is testis. Singular is testis and testis is a plural form. Yes. And try to focus my dear. If you are talking about which one? Which one? The spermatogenesis starts at puberty. So when a question comes to the mind, what is puberty? Puberty matlab this is which one? When we are coming out of the earth, that is at the which one? Try to focus on by birth. Okay, try to focus on when birth is takes place. Try to focus my dear. The sex organs are not well developed. The sex organs are not well developed. Okay, it takes some time and after that they are mature. Okay, try to focus my dear. When the switch on the sex organ takes some time for its maturity. When try to focus my dear. When the sex organs are mature. Okay, and that period is called puberty. That is called which one? Puberty. And this comes in 11 to how much years? 14 years. 14 years. Okay, try to guess my dear. But when the sexual maturity which one occurs, or the person or the which one, the male is basically produce gametes, or try to guess, my dear, are ready for reproduction. Try to guess, my dear, when the person is ready for reproduction or produce gametes, or when the sex organs are matured, we can call that puberty. And that comes at 11 to how much years? 14 years. Okay, and that is called puberty. And you know, spermatogenesis starts at puberty. That is how much years? 11 to 14 years. Yes, clear? Try to guess on next one. And next point, if you talk about which one, the starting of the sperm. If you talk about the starting of the sperm, when the starting of the sperm production is called starting of the sperm production is called spermats. Spermats. Sperm matlab starting. That means when the sperm production is started, we can call that sperma. So starting of the sperm production is called spermats. Always, this is an important short question for your NEET exam point of view. Yes, try to focus, my dear, very interesting. If we take on the next part, the spermatogenesis, if we are talking about, try to focus, my dear, is basically which one starts in testis and also completes in testis. Okay, that means it is starts in testis and completes in testis. That means if we take an example of ovary or take an example of a human female. Okay, ovum production takes place in the starts in the ovum production. Okay, starts in ovary, but completes in fallopian tube or oviduct. It completes in fallopian tube or oviduct. Ovum production starts in ovary, but completes matlab it takes which one here start. Ovum production starts ovary and completes in oviduct and fallopian tube. But try to focus, I am talking about in case of spermatogenesis. Yes, try to focus, my dear. Ovum production matlab which one? Oogenesis. It is oogenesis. In case of oogenesis, you can find this. But in spermatogenesis, it starts in testis and completes in the testis. Okay. If I am adding another point, try to focus, my dear. Which one in testis? Seminiferous tubule are there. Tubule. The seminiferous tubule, okay, contains of testis covered by which epithelium? Germinal epithelium. Okay. Okay. It's covered by the seminiferous tubule of testis is covered by germinal epithelium, and that germinal epithelium, and it contains what is that? Cuboidal cells. Which cells? Cuboidal cells. Try to focus, my dear. That is cuboidal cells. It contains cuboidal cells. Yes. Try to focus, my dear. Called primordial germ cells. Yes. The seminiferous tubule, try to focus, my dear, of the testis as basically which one covered by or lined by which epithelium? Germinal epithelium, which contain cube-like cells or cuboidal cells called primordial germ cell, and which starts spermatogenesis. Which starts spermatogenesis. That means the spermatogenesis starts from the which tubule? Seminiferous tubule. That is which one? Germinal epithelium of seminiferous tubule. And which one? From the cuboidal cells of the germinal epithelium. That is which one? Primordial germ cells. Clear? Clear? Try to focus, my dear. That's a basic introduction about which one? Spermatogenesis. Yes. If we go to the forward, try to focus, my dear. In this process, in the process of spermatogenesis, as basically haploid motile sperms are produced. The sperms which are coming out, the spermatozoa are coming out, they are haploid, matlab containing how many set of chromosome? One sets of chromosome. Yes, and they are motile, matlab they have capable to move due to presence of the tail. Okay, they move towards the ovum. They move towards the ovum. They are called which one? Motiles. Okay, try to guess my idea. These are small in size in comparison to which one? The small haploid motile sperms are produced by whose genesis? Spermatogenesis. Okay, try to guess my idea. Now we are talking about, try to guess my idea, the process of spermatogenesis. Yes, the process of which genesis? Spermatogenesis. The process of the spermatogenesis, if we are talking about, it is basically divisible into two parts. The first part and the second part. The first part is called, we can call that formation of spermatid. The first step is what is that? Formation of the which state? Spermatid. Okay. And the second step we can call that, we have to produce spore by spermatogenesis. That means conversion of spermatid into spermatozoa. Conversion is here first in the first step, that is which one? Formation of the spermatid takes place, and which one? When the spermatids takes place, and that is converted into motile spermatozoa, or you can call that spore. Yes, yes. And try to focus mind. This step is also otherwise called, or the which one? Try to this step is called Spermatogenesis. Which genesis? Spermatogenesis, or we can call that spermatolysis. Spermatolysis. Yes. Try to focus my spermatogenesis, and next one is spermatolysis. Yes. Clear? Try to focus my. Now we talk about this. First step, we are talking about the formation of the spermatid is again divisible into three parts. It includes three phases. The first phase is called multiplication phase. First phase is which phase? Multiplication phase. And try to guess my idea on the second phase, that is called growth phase. Then which phase? Growth phase. And if we take on the third phase, that is which one? We can call that maturation phase. Which phase? Maturation phase. So, formation of the spermatid involves how many phases? Three phases. Multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase. Okay? Just go in detail and that's that. Try. I'm just making the figure, which is basically very much important for you. And the figure, you will give the detailed idea about this. Try. Let's talk about the figure. Try. Yes. Try to focus mind. This is the try to focus mind if you're talking about here. Primordial germ cell. Who is it? Primordial germ cell. Try to guess matter. It is diploid, containing how many set of chromosome? Two set of chromosome. One is comes from the mother, one set. Another set coming out from the father. From the mother it is coming out. That is called which one? Paternal. When it comes out from the father, you can call that paternal. Two sets of chromosomes. That is 2n. Yes. This primordial germ cell has basically try to guess my idea. Divided continuously by mitosis and produce a large number of, the main number of spermatogonia. The singular is spermatogonium and the plural is spermatogonia. Yes, it is divided by which is mitosis. So, this is 2n, this is 1, 2n. Try to focus, my dear, very interesting. Tell which one? The cell division is mitosis. Okay, try to focus mind. The first one, we are talking about the multiplication phase. You know, this is the primordial germ cells divide which one by which says mitosis and produce which gonia? Spermatogonia. Yes, clear? And try to focus mind. In this phase, which one? The primordial germ cell divide continuously and produce spermatogonia. And this is the first phase that is called which one? Multiplication phase. Multiplication phase. Multiplication phase. Yes. Try to focus mind. It is the which one? Multiplication phase. What is that? It is the first phase. Try to focus mind. It is the which phase? First phase, because it occurs first. In this phase, the primordial germ cells divide continuously by mitosis, produce a large number of which gonia? Spermatogonia. Okay. Try to focus mind. If I tell another thing, try to focus mind. If I tell another thing, try to focus mind. The spermatogonia are two types. One is called type A spermatogonia and the second one is called type B spermatogonia. Some advanced data I am giving. Try to use what is type A spermatogonia and type B spermatogonia. If you are talking about type A spermatogonia, it is act as the stem cell. It is act as the stem cell for production of additional spermatogonia. Yes, this which one? Type A type of spermatogonia is act as a stem cell for production of additional spermatogonia. Stem cell matlab which divide continuously to produce cell. We can call that stem cell. And here it divide continuously to produce which one? Spermatogonia, or we can call that sperm mother cell. Yes, and try to focus mind. Type 2 spermatogonia. Okay, these are the precursor matlab previous stage of the sperm. These are the precursor of the sperm matlab from this sperms are coming out. Okay, try to focus mind. Try to understand. Type A spermatogonia produce type B spermatogonia and type B spermatogonia produce sperm. That means type A indirectly helps in which production? Sperm production. But try to focus mind. Type B directly produce the sperm production. This one, type A produce the type B spermatogonia and type B produce the which one? Sperm. So it indirectly helps in the production of the sperm, type A, and type B directly produce the sperm. Okay. Try to focus mind. This is basically all about which one? Multiplication phase, which involves simpler, which is mitosis. Okay. Now we are talking about the next thing. Try to focus mind. That is called which one? Second phase. If we take on the second one, that is called which one? Growth phase. It is the which phase? Second phase. Growth phase is the which phase? Second phase. Yes. And try to focus mind. It don't involve any whose division, cell division. Here in growth phase there is no cell division occurs. Okay. And try to focus mind. If we take on the next one, the spermatogonia, just growing size. Okay. Try to focus mind. Just grow in size. Yes. And try to focus mind. Which one? It is simply grow and double of the which gonium? Spermatogonium. Each spermatogonia are growing size. I am just showing one. Try to focus mind. The spermatogonia are growing size by taking nourishment from which cell? Nourishing cell, Sertoli cell of which tubule? Seminiferous tubule. The spermatogonia take the nourishment from the which one? Sertoli cell and becomes double in size of the which one? Spermatogonia. Okay, try to focus mind. And which one? When this growth is takes place, we can call that, try to focus mind, we can call that primary spermatocyte. That is called which site? Primary spermatocyte. Yes? You know, here only growth takes place, no cell division. That means chromosome number is how much? N? 2N. Yes? Try to guess my dear. So I can write here, try to guess my no cell division. No cell division. Only growth. No cell division, no mitosis, no meiosis. Yes? Try to guess my dear. This much. Yes, which one? In growth phase, the spermatogonia are changed into which spermatocyte? Primary spermatocyte. Okay, try to focus my. So this is the second phase, that is called growth phase. Yes, try to focus my next one. You know, try to focus my after completion of the growth phase, which one? Maturation phase starts. Which phase starts? Maturation phase starts. And the maturation phase is the which phase? I am talking about this. This is the which phase? Third phase. The third phase of the spermatogenesis. Yes. Try to guess my dear. Which one here? Here. Which one? Meiosis takes place. In this phase, meiosis takes place. And the primary spermatocytes here, which are formed primary spermatocyte. Primary spermatocyte changes into secondary spermatocyte, and secondary spermatocyte changes into spermatid. That means the last phase of the formation of the state spermatid. First, this primary produce which one? Secondary spermatocyte. The secondary changes into produce state spermatid. Just check here. After that, you can understand. Right? The primary spermatocyte undergoes meiosis. We can call that meiosis 1. Yes? Which one? Meiosis 1. Okay? Try to focus on first division. The meiosis 1 is the reductional division. Which division? Reductional division. I will tell that. Wait. This primary spermatocyte undergoes meiosis 1 to produce two number of secondary spermatocyte. Two number of secondary spermatocytes. Yes? And you know, the meiosis 1 is the reductional division. Reductional. You know, reductional division matlab? Here the chromosome number is 12 and the chromosome number which one? After meiosis 1 reduced into half, that is N. Here two sets, here one set. Yes? Try to focus on. For that reason, meiosis 1 is the reductional division. Yes? Because the primary spermatocyte changes into secondary spermatocytes, which is basically contain one set of chromosome. Yes? Try to focus, my dear. Very interestingly, okay? We are talking about which phase? Maturation phase. We are talking about which phase? Maturation phase. Yes? Try to focus, my dear. This maturation phase, we were talking about this is the third phase. Which one? In this phase, meiosis occurs. First, the which one? Primary spermatocyte changes into secondary spermatocyte by meiosis 1. By which one? Meiosis 1. Right? And try to focus, my dear. The next one, try to focus on. In this phase, or in this meiosis 1, which is what takes place? Crossing over takes place. Which is what takes place? Crossing over takes place. Okay, between the maternal chromosome, matlab which are coming out from the mother, and paternal chromosomes. between the maternal chromosome coming out from the mother and paternal chromosome coming out from the father. Okay, try to focus matter. This crossing over is basically takes place between maternal chromosome and paternal chromosome, which is basically helpful for which evolution? Evolution. Okay, try to understand the next one. And which one? In this phase, try to focus in meiosis one primary spermatocyte produce two secondary spermatocyte. Always one question is asked. One primary spermatocyte produce how many secondary spermatocyte? That is two. Yes. Try to focus, my dear. Which one? In which part or in which phase the crossing over takes place? In which phase? The one important question is asked. In which phase crossing over takes place? That is which phase, son? That is which phase? Multiplication phase. Sorry, that is which one? Maturation phase, not multiplication phase. That is the maturation phase, the third phase. Yes. If it is the next one, try to focus, my dear. Very interestingly, we are taking the next one. After that, in multiplication phase, try to focus, my dear. These secondary spermatocytes, each secondary spermatocyte undergoes meiosis 2. Which 2? We can call that meiosis 2. It is meiosis 1 and which one? Meiosis 2. And you know, this is which one? Equational division. It is which one? Equational division. Equational division matlab, try to focus, my dear, very interestingly. Okay, which one? From the parent cell, the daughter cells contain same number of chromosomes. That's much. These are now parent, and from this, these are which one? Anybody guys? We can call that states spermatids. From the secondary spermatocyte, what is coming out? Spermatids coming out. And one secondary spermatocyte produces how many spermatids? Two spermatids. Okay, try to focus, my dear. Here the chromosome number is A and here also N, containing how many set? One set. So here one and here one set of chromosome, here one set of chromosome. That means it's a division, equational division. So meiosis 1 is a reductional division and meiosis 2 is equational division. And the meiosis and 1 and meiosis 2 are combinedly called meiosis. Which says meiosis. Yes, try to focus, my dear. Very interestingly, so it is the which phase? This is third phase, that is called maturation phase. Which phase? Maturation phase. So these three are combinedly called. These are the three phases of, which is basically, try to focus, my dear, formation of spermatids. Okay, matlab formation of the spermatid divided into these three phases. Matlab these phases helps in the formation of which did? Spermatid. Okay, try to focus, my dear. In this phase, try to focus, my dear. One important question is asked. One primary spermatocyte produce how many spermatids? Yes, just repeat that. Which one primary spermatocyte produce how many spermatids? If we take the first, you know, one primary spermatocyte produce how many secondary spermatocyte? Two. And one secondary spermatocyte produce how many spermatids? Two. So here two secondary spermatocytes. That's why from which one? How many spermatids? Four. So one primary spermatocyte produce four spermatids. Yes, agree? Question I'll ask, which one secondary spermatocyte produce how many spermatids? Two. One secondary spermatocyte produce how many spermatids? Two. That's an important question, tricky question. Asked, you know, CHSE as well as CPSE. Try to focus, my dear. Yes. So try to focus, my dear. These are spermatids. Yes. If we take on the next part, try to focus, my dear. Another question is asked. Spermatogenesis involves dash. A. Mitosis. B. Meiosis. C. Both A and B, that is mitosis and meiosis. D. None of this. Can you tell me the answer? Some thinks that meiosis is the answer. Not true. Because during spermatogenesis, we can find in the first phase mitosis occurs, and in the third phase meiosis occurs. That means the answer is both A and B, that is mitosis and meiosis. Spermatogenesis involves, yes, both which one? Mitosis as well as meiosis. Yes. And also the same thing is oogenesis. That is which one? It involves this. Okay. That is both A and B. That means same in case of oogenesis, gametogenesis. Gametogenesis involves dash mitosis or meiosis or both mitosis and meiosis or none of this. The answer is same, that is mitosis and meiosis. Clear? Try to focus on this type of questions are basically asked in your NEET or OUT exams basically. Okay, so this is the completion of the first step, that is called formation of the spermatids. Yes. And try to focus minor. It is which one? This maturation phase is more complicated than this three phases. Matlab, than in comparison to which one? Multiplication phase as well as growth phase. Okay. Now we are talking about the next step. Conversion of the spermatid into spermatozoa. Try to focus on these are rounded structures. These are don't have tail. So these are non-motile structures. The spermatids are non-motile structures. Yes. And try to focus minor. We convert this spermatid into which one? Spermatozoa. Motile spermatozoa or sperm. Yes. Try to focus minor. Now we are talking about the final step. Conversion of the spermatid into spermatozoa or sperm. Yes. Try to focus minor, which is called, otherwise called spermiogenesis, or you can call that spermatolysis. Try to understand, my dears. Very interesting. Try to focus minor. Yes. Now the spermatids is converted into motile spermatozoa. Yes. Try to focus minded, we can call that spermiogenesis, or we can call that spermatolysis. Okay, which is spermatolysis. Yes, or we can call that conversion of the spermatid into which spermatozoa. Yes. Try to focus, my dear, and these two are formation of the spermatid and the spermiogenesis or spermatolysis or conversion of the spermatid into spermatozoa are combinedly called oogenesis, spermatogenesis. Oogenesis, spermatogenesis. Already told, spermatogenesis will be two parts, formation of the spermatids and spermiogenesis. Yes, and the formation of the spermatid will know how many phases? Multiplication phase, growth phase and maturation phase. Okay, and which one? During this first step, what is coming out? Spermatid. Now we are talking about spermiogenesis, matlab the conversion of the spermatid into which spermatozoa. Okay, let us talk about spermiogenesis. Okay guys. Let us talk about oogenesis, spermiogenesis. Okay. Before we start for spermiogenesis, try to guess, my dear, which one? We have to know the structure of the sperm. We have to know the structure of the sperm. Try to guess, my dear. Very interestingly, we have to know the structure of the sperm. Now we are talking about oogenesis. Now we are talking about spermiogenesis or spermatolysis. That is the conversion of spermatid into which spermatozoa, or the metamorphosis of spermatid into spermatozoa. Yes, try to focus, my dear. Or the conversion of the haploid spermatids into haploid spermatozoa. It's called spermiogenesis, or which this is spermatolysis. Yes, this is the structure of the spermatid. Try to understand, my dears. This is a spermatid and try to focus. It says one nucleus. Yes. And try to focus, my dear. In this manner, Golgi body is present. This is which body? Golgi body. This is which chondria? Mitochondria. Which one? Centriole. All these things are present. Okay. We have to make this type of cell into this is the structure of the sperm or spermatozoa. Okay, conversion of this type of state spermatid into the spermatozoa is called spermiogenesis. So how it occurs? The first is a large rounded nucleus as basically converted into elongated nucleus. The first, just remember that the nucleus is basically converted to elongated one. Yes, right. And the second step we are talking about which one? Try to guess by losing water. Okay, you are already completed this structure, so I'll just remove that. First, try to focus, my dear, the spermatid as basically the nucleus of the spermatid becomes which is rounded becomes elongated by losing water. The first point, the nucleus becomes elongated by losing water. Okay, this is elongated. Second point, try to focus, mind. This which body? Golgi body. Isko Golgi body. This is which one? Which body? Golgi body. This Golgi body changes into Golgi body changes into acrosome. This Golgi body changes into acrosome. Yes. Which helps in penetration of the this is ovum and this is sperm and this is acrosome. It releases some chemicals. And by virtue of which one opening is formed, by virtue of which the sperm enters. Okay, this acrosome which helps in penetration of the sperm into ovum. Okay, try to guess my next one. If you take about the third point, acrosome and nucleus combine to form head. Acrosome, nucleus combine to form head. Yes, try to focus my next one. Acrosome and nucleus will combine to form head. Okay, try to focus my now I take the next one. Fourth point. Here the nucleus or the cytoplasm is present all over the cell. But here the cytoplasm, cytoplasm. The which chondria? Mitochondria. And which holds centrioles. Pushed downward. The next one, the mitochondria, the cytoplasm and centriole pushed downward. That's it. Okay. Next one. If we take on the next one, what is that? Next point. The centriole is basically divide. Centriole divide to form proximal centriole and distal centriole. Okay, the centriole is divided. One is called proximal centriole and here it is called distal centriole. Yes, the centriole which is one here try to divide to produce proximal centriole and distal centriole. Yes, next one. The distal centriole, your question comes to mind that here proximal centriole, there is no distal centriole. No, the distal centriole here changes into which filament? Axial filament and found which piece? Middle piece. Next. the distal centriole, yes, forms the axial filament. In which piece? Middle piece. You know, sperm is divided into how many parts? 4 parts: head, neck, middle piece, and tail. Yes. And try to guess, my axial filament is formed in which piece? Middle piece. Right? From the which centriole? Distal centriole. What question comes to your mind? What is proximal centriole? Proximal centriole. This proximal centriole situated below the nucleus. This is the which nucleus? Nucleus, which is proximal centriole situated below the which nucleus? Nucleus. Okay, these are the basic common points. Try to guess, my dear. I have to add some extra points to this. The next one. We have completed the 7th point. After that, we are talking about the 8th point. The mitochondria comes also. This mitochondria is arranged spirally. The mitochondria is arranged spirally around the axial filament. The mitochondria. If you know the here, mitochondria is present. Sorry. The mitochondria is present. This is Golgi body. This mitochondria is present, and this mitochondria forms mitochondrial spiral around the which filament? Axial filament. Yes. Another question comes. Try to guess, my dear. The arrangement of axial filament is just 9th point. The axial filament arrangement is which plus 2? 9 plus 2. The which one? The axial filament have which plus 2 arrangement? 9 plus 2 arrangement, which is basically you can study in centrioles like that. Try to guess, my dear. And the next one, the last point. The axial filament runs downward. The axial filament runs downward below the which piece? Middle piece. The axial filament runs down of the which piece? Middle piece, and forms the tail. The axial filament runs below the middle piece. Below the which piece? Middle piece. Okay, and forms yes, and forms a tail. Try to guess, my dear. These are the basic common points. We are basically which one? What is basically found during which genesis? Spermiogenesis, or which is spermatogenesis, or conversion of the spermatid into which is a spermatozoa. Okay, try to guess, my dear. This is the basic structure about which genesis? Spermatogenesis. First, the which one? Try to guess, my dear. The nucleus, which one becomes elongated by losing water. The Golgi body changes into acrosome. The acrosome and nucleus combine to form head. Next one is called which one? Try to guess the centriole. The cytoplasm. The mitochondria push which one? Downward. The next one, the centriole, divided into how many parts? 2 parts. One is proximal centriole and next one is distal centriole. The proximal centriole situated below the nucleus. The distal centriole form the which filament? Axial filament. Yes, and axial filament having arrangement 9 plus 2 arrangement. The axial filament runs downward below the which piece? Middle piece, called tail. And the next one is, you can call that the mitochondria are arranged around the axial filament, called which spiral? Mitochondrial spiral. Okay, I add another point. Which one? Try to guess, my dear. Very interestingly, spermiogenesis or spermatogenesis or conversion of the spermatid into spermatozoa is also called differentiation phase. Which phase? Differentiation phase. So try to guess, my dear. One question is basically asked in the which one, which is known as the 4th phase. 4th phase of spermatogenesis. One medical question is also asked Try to guess my NEET exam. In spermatogenesis, how many phases found? 2, B3, C4, D1. Try to guess, my dear. What is that? That is the answer. Correct answer. You think that is 3, but it is not the correct answer. That is 4. One is called multiplication phase. Second one is called growth phase. And third one is called maturation phase. And the fourth one is called differentiation phase. Or which is spermiogenesis. Yes. Try to guess, my dear. This is the basic fundamental about which is spermatogenesis. And try to guess, my dear. I am adding some extra points for you as you are preparing for higher studies like NEET, OUT, like that. Try to guess, my dear, which one? I am adding some new points. Try to guess, my dear. The spermatogenesis is basically takes how many days? Try to guess, my dear. In case of human, spermatogenesis takes place how many days? 64 days. Okay. Per day in human, 30 million sperms are produced per day. Yes. Okay. The sperm are produced in seminiferous tubule of testis. Okay, and try to guess, my dear. And they are which one? After maturation. Okay, they are present in testis before maturation. But after maturation, when they are released from the seminiferous tubule, when the sperms are released from the seminiferous tubule of the testis, we can call that spermiation. Which is spermiation. Spermiation matlab the release of the sperms from the seminiferous tubule of the testis. And try to focus, my dear. I am taking the last one, that is which one? Significance of spermatogenesis. Okay. The first point, in this process, one spermatogonium. In this process, one spermatogonium produce how many sperms? How many sperms? 4 sperms. Yes. Second one. Try to guess, my dear. In this process, haploid sperms are produced. Haploid sperms are produced, which helps in the formation of diploid, which helps in formation of diploid individuals. Okay, yes, which one? Haploid sperm, matlab haploid ova, when they are combined from zygote, that is haploid, diploid, and from that zygote, diploid individuals are coming out. Okay, next one. Crossing over occurs during meiosis. Crossing over occurs during meiosis, which helps in variation. Okay, crossing over takes place between, already told, crossing over takes place between maternal chromosome and paternal chromosome. Yes, which is during meiosis and which leads to variation. Try to guess my next one. Okay, the spermatogenesis play vital role in evolution. The spermatogenesis has played vital role in evolution as variation occurs. Yes, as crossing over occurs, that means variation occurs, which helps in evolution. Okay, this is all about which one? Spermatogenesis. Yes, try to guess, my dear, and I will ask one final question basically for you. One spermatogonium produce how many spermatozoa? Options are 1, 2, 3, 4. One spermatogonium produce how many spermatozoa? Yes. Try to guess. The answer is simple. One spermatogonium produce how many spermatids? 4 spermatid. One spermatogonium produce how many spermatids? 4 spermatid, and one spermatid produce one sperm. So 4 spermatids produce which one? How many spermatozoa? Spermatozoa. Yes. Try to guess, my dear. So one spermatogonium produce how many